lot of artists today believe until you go to Lagos before your music career will flourish. Do you believe that? Feel free to drop your comments on our comment section on our YouTube channel. If you're just joining us, this is the Talk with Ini, and as always, I am your host, Ini Ime Sunday. And today we're going to be talking about the perception of music in the Northeast. But before then, let's take a break. Welcome back to the Talk with Ini. If you're just joining us, this is the Talk with Ini where we get to engage you in a lot of interesting conversation. And today I have with me a very interesting artist in the house by name El Nelly. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Uni.
So El Nelly, please tell us, where are you from?
I'm from Taraba State, actually.
Oh, wow.
I'm Mambila by tribe, from the Mambila Plateau, that's Southern local government in Taraba.
That's it.
Yeah.
So you doing music, how has it been for you?
Yeah, it's been interesting so far.
Hmm.
I love the fact that it's something I love doing and
Okay.
can't stop loving it.
Do you like my henna? Does it?
Yeah, it's look cool. I like
Okay,
it,
so tell me, how has music been for you in the Northeast so far?
Music has been a blessing to me so far because in my life today, most of the people I know personally, it's because of my music.
Wow.
Back in the days, I was this kind of cool, quiet, and silent person.
Okay.
When I started making music, when I fell in love with doing music, it opened me up to the world and the people around me. I get to air up whenever I feel like yeah.
Okay, but then do you find that challenging? I don't know, but so many artists have this idea of you have to go to Lagos and meet the big people and be with them before music can flourish. Does music flourish in the Northeast?
Actually, Lagos is a beautiful place. Lagos, there are a lot of opportunities there, no doubt. But the right thing to do actually is you start from home, establish a fan base at home, no matter how little, settle with them. If Lagos comes calling, fine. You can actually make it from home. If your people appreciate what you do, they could buy your music, they could support you. You can make all the money, go for shows, like organize shows in your own hometown. Like you cash out from home. They will show you all the love you need. That's if you're doing the right thing. Like if your music is really good, if you're putting in the hard work and you're promoting yourself and everything. Yeah, I feel so.
Okay. Have you ever been on a stage before? Have you ever had a live stage performance aside Taraba State?
Yeah, I had one this weekend
Okay, where?
at the International Conference Center
Okay.
in Abuja. Yeah, it was a beautiful experience. And I think I've been to Maiduguri. I had a show in Maiduguri in 2019. It was amazing. And Yola too, a couple of shows in Yola.
Okay, okay. So, being on the stage now, how do you find yourself coping with the fact that some people don't know the lyrics of your song and maybe they don't flow with the vibe? How is it like for you?
Music is spiritual. When on stage, I first of all tend to have fun. I know that like, I'm having fun on this stage. Like then when the people in the crowd see that, yeah, this guy
It's
is
actually
having
having
fun. Yeah,
fun.
let's just vibe. Let's go with it because at the end of the day, they'll fall in love with the sound. They'll get to trace the song and get it and have it, and they'll get to learn a few words from the song. And
Okay, so
when next they see me, yeah.
are you saying you've never been on a stage where you're singing and then, there's a way you would try to chip in something that has to do with your native language and then people will be like, what are you saying? And then don't you feel somehow unstable?
Nah, I've not been in that shoe yet. But I'm sure there will be time for that.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I, for one, I've seen a situation where somebody is performing and then maybe switch to a language that they don't understand. Like, what is this person even saying in the first place? So you've not had that kind of
No,
experience
I've
before.
not yet.
Okay, so tell me, have you had your original songs?
I have a lot of original songs, about 30 songs on air right now.
Wow, that
Yeah.
was to say you have an album.
Yeah, I have a mini album like on Apple Music, Spotify.
Okay.
you know,
Well, I
so-
don't think you should call it a mini album. Every album has a lot of effort being put to it,
Sure.
and that should be really appreciated.
Exactly.
So, how is it like working on music?
Making music is something that you have to, first of all, like I said earlier, you have to love what you're doing. Then, if you're writing a story, whether fiction or not, you have to give it your all. You have to relate with it. Let it be like something you tend to experience or something you've experienced already. That will even help the process. Like you get, and Secondly, the producer you're working with matters a lot. They have to be people that you have a certain level of understanding with.
Yeah.
Some they'll just, I don't care, let me just collect his money.
Yeah.
In fact, whether he doing well or not, those kind of things. So when you have a producer that vibes with you and
Yeah.
he respects what you do and appreciates what you do too, it will help the process of writing and making music.
Okay, let's go bigger now. Do you think people see artists from all these big parts and Lagos as people who know how to do music very, very well, or it's just because of their location base that is why people feel their music?
To be honest, some of them know how to do music very well. Some of them are only privileged that they live where the market is. They live where the major market is. So most of us from the north, we are we are good, very good actually. But then we are not privileged to have certain sponsorship, like brands coming up to like want to support, and you get all those kind of things. Location matters actually.
Okay.
Location really plays a major role in the big artists' life and all of that. Because if you should see from the north, we still have artists that have been doing it for like 10 years and they've not blown and they're doing it very well. In fact, they've been to Lagos. In fact, they were given a shot.
Okay.
You get, so it didn't just work out. Probably because they are from the north, or because they didn't have someone that's that influential to help push them. But
You know, I'm trying to really dig deep because you find out a lot of people claim if they go to Lagos, their music is going to blow, and they still go there, and then you're expecting it to be 100, but then it's not even up to 50. They still come back here. So I think sponsorship is not the problem, right? Because you made mention of something. You said even some persons had a slot, they had a shot in Lagos, but even if they go there, they wouldn't make a hit. So what do you think exactly is the problem? Do you feel there's a level of discrimination when it comes to music, or when it comes to the artist in particular?
in Nigeria right now, I think discrimination is really, really high in the music business. You have to chip in the Yoruba words. I will just be honest. You have to use the Yoruba words in your songs more often right now to make it in Nigeria. The music
Wow.
business. Take for instance, northern music.
Yeah.
Like if you use the Hausa tongue to make music, it ends up in the north.
Yeah.
Even the north, it doesn't go around the north like everywhere in the north. It
Yeah.
ends up in certain part of the north,
Yeah.
and they don't even care. They would want the Western music.
Okay.
Still, you get. So we try our best to not use our own language all the time. Like me, sometimes I chip in Yoruba words in my song to see maybe I might just hit one.
The right
yeah,
note.
yeah. I try my best, and other people do try their best to use the Yoruba words or language that I say in their songs. It's not been easy. It's not been easy, but I have people that listen to my songs in Lagos. I have people that make promises and all of that. As if you just come with these,
So music is one-sided then in Nigeria because it's more like music is made for the Yorubas, and every other tribe they are just trying to struggle to compete. Do you think it's that way?
I think it's that way. I'll agree with that because when you see we Northerners,
Yeah.
we focus more on politics. We focus more on power. We focus more on being in some kind of offices whereby we are the boss there.
Yeah.
You get, but when it comes to craft, arts, like other things,
Yeah.
the northern, I'll say history, artistry, and all of that is very beautiful. When Westerners come, they would love to explore our museums and all of that, but our leaders from the north don't really care about most of those things. They don't even think of developing the things to an extent whereby it will attract more people to come check it out, talk more of our own music.
True.
You get, so we are divided somehow when it comes to that. It's more like we don't really care about it at all. So that's why the Westerners are putting in more effort to that particular thing because it generates more revenue to their people. It brings more money to their government and all of that. So we can.
So in a nutshell, the Northeast is lacking in the entertainment part because there's no funding and then there is no push
Yeah.
in respect to music or art or anything.
Yeah.
That can be really challenging because I don't know. I feel even the ladies that are artists that equally want to go into music, they find it difficult to blend because it's difficult.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody the other day and the person is telling me, Me, I've given up on music. And she has a very beautiful voice. When she sings, it's more like, are you serious? But then she'll tell you, if I don't go to Lagos, I'll not go. But then going to the Lagos is not the thing. So what do you feel now as an artist who is from the Northeast? What do you feel? What are those things you think can be put in place for music to be fostered?
I think actually the Ministry of is it youth, arts or something,
Okay.
should actually look into this particular part of it. And every other commissioner in the northern states should also play a major role. If you're a commissioner for youth and sport or whatever, arts and culture, just try and see how you can organize events whereby this particular set of people, like
Yeah.
people like me, can benefit from. We have all it takes to go global. We have everything, but we need people to hear us. We need people out there to hear us, but we don't have the means to push. Like, you need to make videos. You need to make better sounds. But most of our producers in the north, I'm not saying they are not good, but there are far better ones that are more like educated about the whole business thing, and they are not in the north. Even in the north, when they get better, when they get to a certain stage, they will run and leave the north and relocate back to
You
Lagos
see, I
and go and
think I
establish
think the,
themselves
the
there.
whole blame is 50-50 now.
Yes,
The artists are to be blamed, and equally the producers who don't want to stay and nurture the
exactly,
rest. So,
exactly.
what should be done in a nutshell? You're trying to say all these things should be put in place because if you run away and leave now without leaving a good legacy
Yeah,
behind you,
yeah,
there is nobody who's going to take up that footstep, and then music entirely dies.
yeah.
People no longer have the drive to go into music
Exactly,
making.
exactly.
So, guys, in case you're just joining us, this is the Talk with Ini, and we're discussing about the perception of music in the Northeast. Let's take a five. Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, this is the Talk with Ini, and we've been talking about the perception of music in the Northeast. So, Elneny, tell me, there are so many things going on now that in the North there is there are no media space, you know, and other places you could see a lot of TV stations, radio stations that could promote their music. It has to start from the root, as you said.
Yeah.
You have to start from somewhere, build your fan base. So, do you think there should be more effort put into the media space, or you feel people can just buy promotions the way they do now online?
Media space plays a major role these days in the music business too. Like from my state, we have just one TV station that's everybody's favorite TV station at home.
What TV
You get
station is
just
that,
one.
please?
That's the Taraba television something.
Okay.
So imagine how many people would want to watch that at the end of the day,
Yeah.
and we barely have like I don't think close to 100 people watch that channel in a day.
Are you
I'm
serious?
serious. And imagine promoting your music in such kind of TV stations whereby
Hmm.
only your friends and family always get to see you. When you
Yeah.
come back home, oh, we saw you on TV. That's all. So I think we need better companies like better TV stations. We need people that can set up their own like private television
Yes.
house that can promote our brands, our sound to the world. People that would actually get gadgets that
Yeah.
will really, really, really play a major role. So that will really help.
And I think of something as well. You need to love your own before trying to give out. You can
Exactly.
basically not give out what you don't have.
Yeah.
So if you don't love your own setting, you don't start from your own side, there is no how you could actually give it out.
True.
So I think what my own advice or what my own perception is about the whole thing is it has to start from within. There's no how you will not love what you're doing and then you expect other people to help you to love it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So another factor I think is the problem here is I think there are no companies that actually want to sponsor all those big brands. Do you understand? There are no big brands that wants to support because okay, all these people now that do music in Lagos, you could see that there are so many brands supporting them, giving
Yeah.
them endorsement and the rest.
Yeah.
But you find out that here in the north, it is not rampant. So many people would feel, why would I even give my fund into this particular thing? Do you think the artist is really not doing enough? Because I tend to listen to good music from the north. I know a couple of music that I've listened to and I've really liked it. But I heard somewhere I vibe to it a lot. Do you think they are not giving their best enough or it's just...
Well, truth is about branding. You see, recently there's this
Yeah.
brand in my state. I'm not going to mention the company.
Okay.
I reached out to them that
Okay.
I would like to promote this brand, and I have a sound that I made for it, and I have a team that will actually shoot something nice for this particular brand.
Yeah.
All we need is your support and a little funding. They were like, they'll get back to me, or rather, I should go and make a sample and bring for them to see, which I did. Posted online to draw their attention and other
Yeah.
stakeholders. Everybody ignored promises here and there, promises here and there. Till date, since 2020, that was when that thing
Oh
happened.
man.
So what I'm saying is, people in the north right now prefer to bring someone from the west too and endorse that person. They feel that person has more influence compared to you that they're seeing every day,
You know, I try to.
which is wrong. Which is wrong.
It is really wrong.
If I am yours, please show me that love. Like, help me first before you think of someone that is very far. You give these people millions of naira. Meanwhile, that money, if you should give me at the end of the day, I might help the community by building something,
Yes.
maybe a music school or something that will help the upcoming
I
ones to
met
come.
someone the other day and he was telling me that there's an artist from his place. He's equally from the north. There's an artist from his place that normally pays for a hall that can carry 250 guests for 1 point something million. When he now moved, that's his own place where he's from.
Yeah.
He pays such amount, but he moved out, came to Abuja. He paid 2 point. And then what he got at the end of the day was, I think, a double of what he was getting there. So you find out that even your own place, they want to just suck and leech you out.
honest,
You understand?
to be honest.
So I'm trying to. The whole thing is disturbing because so many people have gone into music today, but you see them drop out. I know a couple of artists that growing up I've seen, they've made good music. You could hear their voices, they have this nice vocal sound, but then at the end of the day, they stop along the line because they feel nobody's supporting them, nobody's giving them that backing that they need. You understand?
Yeah.
So now, what is going to be your advice to this upcoming artists from the northeast? Do you still feel they should go ahead and pursue their dream? Because the way the whole thing is going is as if funding is not coming anytime soon. You have to just make music from your own side. Do you think they should continue or?
Well, everyone has his own passion, and I'm not going to discourage anybody from pursuing his or her dream. When I started this music thing, I was scared. I didn't want my parents to get to know that I was recording songs. I didn't want my mom to hear. I didn't want my dad to hear.
Oh,
But when I came to a show like this, like I said, my television back at home.
Yeah.
So my dad was watching TV that day, and he saw me on, and he heard the song, and it was actually a nice song. He liked it. When I got home, he caught my attention. He was like, "Yo, I saw you on TV. It's nice what you're doing. You can tell me how I can come in." I was like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh." So to every up and coming artist that is pursuing this particular dream, I would encourage you that first of all, know what you're doing. Know that I love this thing, and I feel I can feed from this thing in the future. If you're putting in your energy, you should know that yes, it's going to pay off at the end of the day. Don't quit, actually. Don't quit. If you feel you're really good, aside the hailing your friends are hailing yourself, first of all, listen to your sound. If you feel it's okay to you, if it pleases you to that extent, if you hear other people should hear, keep doing it. But if you know you're just doing it for child's play because your friends say you sabi, now I'll ask you to find another passion.
It's not going
It's
anywhere.
not going anywhere. You have to love this thing. You have to do it because you
Yeah.
know at the end of the day it will put food on your table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been talking about putting food on your table. Do you do music because you want to earn something or?
To be honest, I'm not doing music for fun. I'm doing music because I want to reap from it at the end of the day.
Wow.
Yeah. Right now, I'm not going to say it's not pain because it has come true for me in a lot of ways. It has opened doors I couldn't imagine. Music has made me like relate with, like I said, people I didn't even imagine I would shake hands with. So because of my music, forget my parents' influence and all of that. My parents have not, like never. I can't say I met this person because of my dad. I met this person because no, my
Okay.
music connected me to every person I know right now. So money wise too, I go for shows and I get paid well. At least something that I can like get clothes, buy my things, sort my one or two bills. You get.
Yeah.
So music has come true for me. Yeah.
So let me ask you a quick question. If you have a relationship now, for instance, your girlfriend tells you, please quit music or bye bye to the relationship, what would be your reply?
I would definitely quit the relationship instead.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Let me come this way. It's as if you don't get what I'm trying to say. You have a girlfriend that funds your music, but at a point she tells you, please, I can no longer do this thing again. It's either you stop music or I quit funding. You will decide to.
Let me tell you this, yeah. For her to be in the position to fund my music, it's actually a blessing for her.
Wow.
You get, she's been a part of my journey, she's been a part of my story. However it goes, it's still a blessing for her. I cannot quit my music because of a lady. No matter the support she gives me. Because for her to even fund my music, it means she loves and believes what I'm doing. So if she can no longer like be patient and go on this journey with me,
Yeah.
it's cool for her to go.
Wow.
I'm not letting music go right now.
Okay, let me not dig further.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have a song, an original song that you've worked on in your dialect, or some few words you did?
I have a song that contains Hausa actually, not
Okay,
my original dialect.
it's perfect. Can
Yeah.
you freestyle something for us?
Oh my god. Okay, I think the song is titled Jala Princess.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it for the beautiful ladies of Taraba State, actually, mostly Jalingo
Wow.
Beast girls. And
Wow.
do I really have to sing it?
Yes, you definitely have to.
Okay, these are the words. If you represent my city and you know, say you pretty, say yeah, say yeah, say yeah. And if you know, say you feel me, you know, say you king and say yeah, say yeah, say yeah. My Jala princess, you look good tonight.
Hey.
My Jala queen, you're one of a kind. Nyari nyana, can I have a dance? Surround yana, can I have a kiss? So that's how it goes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That is really, really a beautiful
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
Seriously, but you just sang it for your Jala princess.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just generalize it? Because
These were my early days actually. When I made that song when I was starting the whole journey. So
oh,
I had to first of all win their hearts before targeting
yeah,
other hearts.
definitely.
Yeah,
So how was it like working on that particular song? Did all the Jala princess fell for that song?
When I wrote this particular song, I went to the studio with a friend of mine. His
Yeah.
name is Yerims, and I played it first of all for him with my guitar. He was amazed, but I was very scared. I told him, bro, I can't put this song out. I can't record this song. People will laugh at me. What is this? He was like, no, record this song, record this song. Even the producer was like, please, we have to do this now. I was like, okay, let's try. December 26th, we recorded the song and dropped it January 5th, 2018.
Okay.
Ha! That very day, I couldn't sleep. I got calls.
Oh my.
Like, it was going crazy. The whole town. Jala Princess, Jala Princess. I was like, wow. So this is it. This is how it happens. Like that was how Jala Princess broke. Like it opened many more doors for me in my state.
That will have
yeah.
big. I could imagine how you were laughing and then
To be honest.
telling yourself, yes, I did it.
The smile on my face was the widest. Yeah.
That is very amazing, and I enjoyed every single moment with you on
Thank
the
you.
show.
Thank you.
So, guys, to you that is just joining us, this is the Talk with Ini, and we've been talking about perception of music in Northeast, and we've been with the amazing recording artist El Nelly. Don't get it twisted, dude. This is the Talk with Ini, and we've been with the amazing El Nelly, who said a lot of things about music. If you have passion as an artist for music, just try as much as you can to pursue your dream. It doesn't matter whether it yields for now or later. Just keep pushing, because at that point you think you're breaking down, that might be the only step that would have made you gone far. In case you think you have what it takes to talk with Edie, kindly send us a DM to our Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys next time.